Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, everybody. I'm your host, Sir Stephen Top of that, the third at your service. Today we're going to be talking about this seriously because I don't think you should realise what is going on right now, right? A lot of you are probably indulging into the Thomas the Tank books as normal, probably. We could drink a cup of coffee or tea in the morning like normal. I do apologise for being late, but there you go. I had to do a church service. That's it. End story. But we're going to talk about realistic here, right? A lot what I know compared to what you know is different, right? Overall, a lot of you had stood up, which I'm very grateful for, in every angle, because it works every time and it puts my mind at ease, right? More complaints, right? It's no lies, no deceits, right? Right? Right, we're going to be putting this in perspective so everybody gets it. So, realistically, you have a lot, and a lot of issues going about, alright? A big complaint, right? Overall, you're probably on your Facebook and seen a big advertisement, right? A big false advertisement, right? How do I know a lot more than anybody else in every angle, every stunt they try to pull, they cannot win. So, what I'm going to establish to you is that there are there's a lot of boundaries, but there's a lot of truth to this. And I want you to realise that TripAdvisor for the North Norfolk Railway is mostly negative. But a lot of customers will BS and put a lot of bullshit on, right? I know from truth and everything, right? More complaints will come through. It's all true. The NNR is overpriced and overpaid, right? I'm not going to give out any bullshit, all right? I want you to see the TripAdvisor has made a false accusation for 2024. Now, the North Norfolk Railway, well known to everybody else as the North Western Railway Company, right? A lot of people say this is overpriced. Don't go there. Some people say North Norfolk rip-off or North Norfolk Railway. Why? The first thing they think about is prices, right? Which I established earlier in my last podcast. I told everybody that the NNR is overpriced. So, if you're thinking that they are winning, they think they are got this reward, if you will, for 2024. It's a no. Why? Because they lying to the community. The NNR will always be overpriced. Why? Because it's true. So there you go in black and white. How do I know? Let me give you a head up, right? So what I'm going to say is there are a few people that are noticing things, using their eyes and ears everywhere, everyone, in every angle. So they, so what, so, a private connection within the building at the time said not buying tickets over principle, on principle. This is the couple. I'm not going to mention what they said or what they stated, right? They stated not buying tickets on principle. Ping ping, right? Then I catch another one saying avoid overpriced and poor customer service. But what gives the North Norfolk Railway a bad rep? Now, everybody's saying Traveller's Choice Award 2024. False, false report, if I will say correctly, done 2 hours ago by the North Norfolk Railway. Right? It's in black and white, simple, right? That's BS and it's a lie. When they're BS and it's a lie, bang. Why? You always look at the top one, right? What a lot of people don't see is why. Because a lot of people say, why the volunteers and staff trying to do their jobs to the T, which I probably think the award should go to is them, not the actual railway, not the name. That's not the point here. The point is, Traveller's Choice Award for 2024 for the North Norfolk Railway is false info. How stupid and naive are you going to say, how does he know this and how do I know? I know things before I come out of my bed in the morning. I know things from ahead of schedule. All true and no lies or deceits. Right, people are going to get one day, all the customers will start complaining. Right? They won't complain on me because I'm being too damn honest. Right? You gotta look in that mirror and realise you screwed up. Right? The North Norfolk Railway is overpriced. Why? Because it is. Right? You can't. I'm not lying to the world. I'm not lying to the community. I'm not lying against to the Thomas and Friends community either. They know everything that's unfolding. Why? They don't have to talk about it too often, loud as mouth, or whatever you want to name it. No, they saying it's all true, and they all witnessing it, and they all seeing it. Why? Do you think I was gonna say they got that award for nothing? No. I tell you where the BS is straight from the horse's mouth. Right? Oh, people saying a lot of things. I'm not going to mention no names, but I would say, oh, they say it's brilliant, congratulations, and teamwork, blah, blah, blah. That's a load of BS. Right? I know when the true information comes through, yes, it's true information to a point, but when you look at it, they are bullshitters. Why? Because they're bullshitting with you because they're not being honest with you. Right? Right? They lied to you, they've been deceitful, they've been dishonest. There's your 2 hour behind schedule what they put up, right? They say it's dishonesty. Dishonesty makes dishonesty is not gonna give you the honesty, is it? That's the opposite. Apollo opposite. Why? Let me give you a little heads up, right? I had a lot of customers' complaints in my pocket, and I always keep them on the radar. Why? So I'm telling you, it's all true, no negativity, and bang. Why? A lot of people suggest, why is this all happening? Why is this all happening? People are moaning, groaning, and doing all the desperate work. Why? More complaints come every month, every day, every year. And that's going to hit. And what will happen? TripAdvisor is making false reviews to a point. Let's let me explain this in a bit of detail for everybody else to understand. Right? Let me put this in perspective so you get a better right idea, so you get a right download, blowload. Right? You say, right, there's 2,224 reviews. Now, people are telling me something, but I'm not allowed liberty to say it because it's confidential. Right? A lot of you know it's why do you think these numbers are all adding up nicely, right? People that say it's a terrible railway, for example, which I would totally agree on, I said, yeah, it's a terrible railway, but it's been what? Okay, let me give you a heads up, right? Right, we're gonna go back to right June 2024, a family set, which is what they find. Right, this is what they stated. Absolutely shocking experience. I come with my family of four, incredibly expensive for what it is worth. The carriage we were in was dirty and very unpleasant. The staff on the platform showed no attention or care, and the customer service manager is non-existent and hiding the, behind emails and not fronting up to any issues. Step 1. That's strike 3 and above for it. So I'm not mentioning who said that, so I'm going to keep that under wraps. Oh, there's more. Right. Right. Another unsatisfied customer. Not buying tickets on principle. We made the effort to go to the station at Holt on Tuesday to purchase a ticket for Friday. I was told that I was unable to that pre-booking can only be done online, which is a load of bullshit to the point. I said, which I know you can do offline as well as online, so beware, I'm watching. And he also quoted, I said that I was unable to do that as I wouldn't be able to access the tickets. I was told they would be sent to my phone, wink wink, or I could print them off and I don't have to have a smartphone nor as I'm on holiday as a printing facility, which I totally agree on. It was suggested that I could go to Wellsworth versus Sheringham and they may be able to help me to get the tickets. Full stop. I wanted to go to Sheringham on a train. Yes, I could chance turning up Friday and pay an extra £3 for the tickets, but I am financially pleased pleased for not having the technology to obtain the pre-booked tickets. You must have the facilities on the at the station to take cash and card payments for the tickets sold on the day. So I do not understand why they financially praise people who do not have the ability to take transactions online so they aren't going to get a train ride and you've missed out on 36 quid or a bit more than that actually, plus car parking donation, plus mon- monies for coffees we would have bought. So realistically, North Norfolk Railway is the lowest attraction of the year, right? Because you have to accept why people are complaining at the right time and the right place, and you can't even do your job correct at any cost, North Norfolk Railway or the North Western Railway Company. So work it out. When people complain so much for the simplest, smallest things in life, the North Norfolk Railway wants big money. They want this. They want that. They want that. I tell you, you're not going to get it this year because you made a lie on TripAdvisor. The people that are complaining are your truest customers' reviews. Why? Because people made up for it. Why? The positives may outcome the negatives, but the negatives are still important today. In any direction, in any way, in any angle. So work it out. I'm gonna help you clear up this shit before it gets any worse. Right? I don't like to bullshit, and I'm not bullshitting on that. Because it's done in black and white. So, if you think you've got this and this and this, I said there's more complaints coming every time. Why? So let me tell you something. Ungratefully or not, the North Norfolk Railway don't deserve the the award they got this year. Right? They don't deserve it because they don't earn it hard enough. They have to wait until the end of the year before they can get accepted for it. Why? Because it's the truth. It's been honest. It's not been deceitful. Why? Why? I'm telling you now, the management they got running right now may pull a few strings on TripAdvisor, Facebook, and everything else, but I am willing to push my boat out on this one and say, don't piss me about because I'm watching. Eyes and ears everywhere. I don't have to lie. Why? You only have to see it for yourself. Why? The North Norfolk Railway is unacceptable of their behaviour. Why? More complaints will come, and they will come, and they will come, and they will don't, and the North Norfolk Railway will just push them right to the side. Why? This is the very first time this year that I actually had to dig in deeper just to get your bloody dirt out of the way, your dummy crumbs, your mess ups, your slip ups, and everything else, and you're ending up just telling me you're the best way where you are? No, you're not. Get real. White, the facts are there, white in black and white. I've warned people so many times. The North Norfolk Railway is overpriced. Right? It doesn't matter if it's the attraction or if it's this or if it's that. I said to you, you're not going to win. Right? People know it and they know what's going to kick up the butt. Right? They know they're in the wrong. They know they can't do nothing about it because they want to screw up even more. What happens when people screw up? Ask me a question I know the answer for. Right? There are things out there in real life that's unfolding into you in black and white. Right? So let me give you a little hint, right? There are about 6 people commented saying congratulations are in order. I said, don't love it, bullshit it. Because in the day, there's a lot of people in the real world that know things ahead of schedule. Even me. I know a lot more than anybody else on the North Norfolk Railway combined together as one. Why? People appreciate me because I'm honest. And I'd rather take that complaint and making sure they get treated right or I'm on their back. Did my friend from America state if you want to keep your job, do it properly, as they say in any mechanic or any job wise. You are employed there to do a right job, and if you're not able to do it right, get out of the building. You know, don't disrespect the customers. Right? If I find out there's more complaints coming through, don't expect me to come to the aid all the time because I will be, but I'll be there to sort it out, not the other way round. I'm not going to be pissed about with BS. Right? No more bullshit. Right? There's no more bullshit on this. Because it's all the truth. And it's all people know about it ahead of schedule. Why is that? There's another, I might be doing another podcast of telling you the truth. Why we always have a 30 or 40-year gap in our time stream. And it's not always about our families. Thank you very much.